What's going on, guys? Beastville here with another mother effing video. We are here back on mother effing YouTube, and we're start of a new series. My quote-unquote off-season series leading up to my prep early 2025, and we're excited. We're freaking excited to be back on YouTube. We're excited to go into prep next year. We're excited about a lot of things, but this video is just basically going to be me updating you guys on a lot of things that's happening in my life. Like, for example, we've almost been here in Texas for a year. 2 more months. So we're going into the end of October right now. In another month and a half, it's going to be kind of like the year anniversary of us moving to Texas, which is kind of crazy, guys. I feel like it was just yesterday we moved here. Wow, I just stuttered so hard, but it's been great. I'm not gonna lie. We're enjoying Texas. We love it here, and but yeah, that's kind of like sort of a small part of like my updates, I guess you can say. We're kind of like 2.5 months into finishing our off season. What's up, Jordan? We're at 2.5 months finishing kind of like our off season before we make the final decision to start prep. I mean, I've talked to Jay about starting prep, and he has a rough timeline about starting prep in the end of February. So that's kind of like the plan. We're going to keep it simple. I want to create some sort of consistency on YouTube because, as you guys know, like I've been consistent in the past, and the results have shown about me being consistent. So we're going to keep the videos short, not really short, but we're going to keep the videos simple. We're going to keep the videos effective, because that's kind of like the best way for me to be consistent. Because if I think too much into a video and to make it like a cinematic masterpiece, I'm just going to overthink and not make the video as good as I want it to be. So yeah, we're going to keep it simple. Intro, workout video, outro, that's it. That's how I'm going to do it. But yeah, we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to wait. We're going to be talking throughout the session, obviously, like we always do. But we're going to save the updates until like at the end of the video, so I can basically sit you guys down and give you a whole rundown about everything that's been going on. But yeah, without further mother effing ado, let's get our mind right, let's get our body right, and you already know, let's get this mother effing shit. All right. We're getting our shoulders warm. We're getting warmed up right now, as you guys know, as we always do. The structure of our training has not changed whatsoever. Like, since, honestly, it hasn't changed. Like the structure of our training has been the same ever since we got here in Texas, and honestly, ever since last year. I haven't really changed a lot as far as kind of like exercise movements to like how I kind of like structure everything. So it's been the same, and I've been progressing. And I'm not saying that like just to kind of like I guess boost my ego, but like I've been seeing a lot of changes, and people and my coach and Jay has been seeing some changes to our physique. This is the best I've ever felt mentally and physically, like during kind of like a quote-unquote off-season going into a prep. Even though I only did one prep, but you guys know what I mean. Like, I feel good, I look good, and the confidence is high as far as my physique and as far as like me as a person. And like the structure of my training has been the same. So like today, we're going to be training upper back. So basically, this is how it's going to be breaking down. We're going to do pullovers, chest supported T-bar. Then we're going to go into a low row, and then we're going to go into a lat movement. I don't know if it's going to be a row or a pull down. And then we're going to finish it off with another either upper back or lat movement. I've kind of been like alternating between weeks. So last week we did a lat movement. So today we're probably going to do a upper back movement. So that's the plan, as simple as possible. And that's it. Alrighty guys, so welcome to the update portion of the video and the outro of this video. I'm going to say this right now, I just filmed this last segment like right before this one and I was yapping for like 20 minutes and I don't want to edit a 20-minute yapping session. So I'm going to try to dumb down this update as much as I can from what I was talking about that last kind of take. I'm going to kind of like update you guys a little bit on a few different things as far as like how's it been living in Texas for almost a year, training, fitness, new gym and stuff like that, and then we're gonna close it out with whatever comes to my mind that I want to update you guys on. Overall, living in Texas, like I can't complain. I mean, you know, I've been loving it down here. I mean, the lifestyle, the weather, the people that I've met, and just everything in between. Like it's been great. I mean, I've said this before, but one of the big things that I wanted to do when I touched down in Texas was a fresh start, and I use the excuse of me moving down here as kind of like new environment, new people to meet, new experiences to kind of like document in my head and obviously through social media, and like memories that I want to create and stuff like that, and honestly create a name for myself. I'm not gonna go too in depth on how like that feeling, but I'm like thinking about different type of content that I want to bring you guys, so I'm gonna keep that under wraps. But yeah, I wanted a fresh start, and honestly it's been great. I mean, you know, just honestly being in a new environment, I'm like forced to kind of create a name for myself and kind of like show people my personality and not be so afraid, because for whatever reason, again, I'm not gonna go too in depth on that whole thing. Overall, living in Texas for almost a year, honestly, first of all, it's crazy. I've almost been here for almost a year, and it's already November. I mean, as you guys know, I moved here back in December of 2023, and it's almost December 2024, and time is just going by quick. But a lot has happened, a lot of good things. Obviously throws curveballs at everybody, so with good things there's always some bad things, but overall guys, a lot of good things. Update number 1, we are liking it here in Texas. Next thing, which is going to be the bulk of the updates, is basically going to be what you guys subscribed me for, which is fitness, training, prep, shows next year. So overall, training, I'm just going to talk about recently, because the last video that I did upload for you guys is me announcing that I'm working with Jay. So overall, I've been with Jay for 4 months and it's been great. I mean, being on structure again, as you guys know, I strive on structure. So being on structure for this off season has been great, because I've seen improvements in my physique, improvements in my weaknesses that I had to bring up in order for me to bring a better package next year. Obviously, like I talked to Jay about competing this year. He said it's not a good idea, so kind of like scrapping that idea and kind of like really thinking about like I need to improve. So taking the time to eat what I need to eat, do what I need to do as far as like cardio, which again, cardio has been kicking my butt lately, but that's part of the game and I love it. So training hard as always. I see a lot of changes, and it's all good changes, and I'm excited for what we can bring in next year. Next thing is like new training environment. The last video, I was training at Iron City. I recently just moved to Leader Fitness, which is obviously the gym that was in this video. I'm going to give you guys kind of like my honest review on training at Leader in another video, which again, it's going to give me an excuse or give me a topic for a video, because I'm not going to do that here. But it's been great. I love training at Leader. The environment, the people, it just comes together. And as you guys know, I really strive on environment. So having an environment like Leader, it's just been good. So shout out to my Leader fam, and shout out to Shout out to everyone behind the scenes who make Leader the best gym to train at. The next thing is going to be something that I definitely wanted to share with you guys, is that how I'm feeling mentally and physically. So honestly, guys, I feel the best I've ever felt mentally and physically. So the physical aspect, I am the leanest I've ever been at this body weight. I am the strongest I've ever been at this body weight, and I feel the most confident at this body weight. Like, honestly, I like take off my shirt pretty much every single session. And I'm not saying that as a douchey thing. It's just like, I'm so proud of what me and Jay have built that like I want to see it. I want to see it like every single day. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how we're feeling physically. Mentally, I also am proud of how we're feeling and how I kind of worked on my mind this past year to kind of like be focused, but at the same time be in the moment and be present. Like, obviously I'm not going to go in depth with that, but like, honestly, I can't thank my people. That is kind of like the reason why I'm mentally like tunnel vision, or mentally sane and mentally clear. So shout out to my people here. I mean, you guys know who you are. The people that I've met over this past year, and the new people that I have brought into my life as of recently. I love you guys, and you guys keep me mentally 100%. And honestly, I can't leave out my New York family and my New York friends and my New York people, because again, you guys have always kept tabs on me ever since I moved down here. And again, I always love you guys, and I always keep you guys up here and in here. So yeah, I feel the best. And honestly, with that being said, I am going to be the best I've ever been going into a prep, even though I only did one. But like, it plays a big role, guys. If you're not 100% physically and mentally going into a prep, then I don't know if you could be ready. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all good. I'm going to check how much I've been talking. 8 minutes. We're good. So yeah, what else? Okay, last thing that I want to update you guys on is basically just the motivation. The motivation to do a lot of things now has been on the increase, and it's been really helping me as far as like, you know, just the motivation to get up every morning and do what I need to do, as far as like, not even just regarding like just training and everything that I need to do as far as like this off season and going into next year. There's also other things. Like, I mean, as you guys know, my goals for coming down here and this year was to, you know, grow my name in social media and like content creation, and kind of like getting better at content creation and being consistent. The other side is basically being consistent and creating a name for myself as a photographer and videographer. So both of those things, the motivation is on the up and up, and I am hyped. I am so hyped for what's to come, because as you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been consistently shooting an athlete that is getting ready for nationals here in Texas. Shout out to Jordan. I shouted him out, or said hey to him at the gym. But yeah, he's 6 weeks out, and I've been consistently shooting him for the past 3 weeks, and he's been liking the content, and that makes me happy, because, you know, the motivation to do that it's been lacking, and I've been really disappointed in myself. That's a topic for another video, but yeah, so, and a new potential opportunity for photography and videography is hopefully going to be coming my way, and I'm really praying and I'm really hoping that it does. So yeah, all good things, guys. I mean, the thing is that like, I'm not going to sit here and say that like I've had a lot of good things come my way. Obviously, there has been some bumps in the road this past year, but overall, guys, and as of recently, a lot of good things have been happening, and all I can do is thank the man upstairs, because I've been opening my communication. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm the religious type. I'm not like super religious, but I've been opening my communication with him, and he's been sending me blessings in all ways these past few months, and I can, all I can do is thank him, and yeah, and that's it. That's all the updates that I can think of that I want to share at this moment of time. There are some other personal things that I kind of want to share, but I'm going to wait on them until the right time. But yeah, guys, I'm excited and I'm hyped to bring you guys these videos again, create content on YouTube again, and be consistent with a lot of things that I set out to do when I first came down here. Because again, like I said, I was disappointed in myself, and all I can do is turn that disappointment and kind of like make myself proud by keep consistently doing what I know that I can do. So yeah, guys, hope you guys like this video. Stay positive, stay motivated, and I'll see you guys in the mother effing next one. Peace.